Chase, Wells Fargo, BFA. What am I missing? Citibank.
Citibank.
Cut it up. Cut it out. Cut it up. Cut it out. Cut it out. That's excellent. Cut it out. God's alive! Hallelujah!
Batala, New York. Everybody awake now? Good morning, everybody. My name's...
We're creating a set of values today.
Yeah.
That is independent and moving on its own.
Yeah.
Has its own life.
Woo.
We're right here between Chase's new bank as they pursue their Orwellian future. They're the largest commercial bank in the United States now. They became the largest commercial bank in the United States as they killed the Paris Climate Agreement, as they invested $196 billion in the 36 months that followed the signing. And then the other banks said, oh my God, Jamie Dimon's getting market share, and they ran after him. And now, since that hopeful day when 190 countries signed the Paris Climate Agreement, the banks have been full tilt boogie. They've been investing in fossil fuel everywhere. And the units per million of CO2 has just gone up. And they're crazy. They're killers.
Go.
And I appreciate the police escorting us across those red lights. And I want to say that despite the fact that your union supported Donald Trump, I would ask you to leave an opening in your heart.
Yes.
For the possibility that those crazy Earth people were right all along. Leave a place in your mind and your soul for your child's safety and for your grandchildren's safety.
Yes. Our kids.
And as the third act fans out across the across this world and is fearlessly going into Chase banks. Because Chase has sacrificed the idea of private property by killing too many millions of people. And so this is what Norman Siegel would call the necessity defense. When you see somebody aiming a gun at someone else, you go for the gun. You get that gun out of the picture. That's what we're doing here today. Jamie Dimon, he told millions of people on Good Morning America about 2.5 weeks ago that we would be in gas and oil for the next 50 years. That is like a death sentence. When we were in Glasgow at the climate conference, they had a press release that came from all the corporations, and they promised to get out of CO2 and methane and nitrous oxide and fluorinated gases by 2050, 2050. That's a death sentence. They were bragging. They thought they knew what we wanted. They're idiots. They're not very smart. And they are violent. They've got armies of lawyers and armies of marketing people surrounding them. They are completely out of touch. Let's be in touch. With each other. Let's be in touch with the earth. And you hear me? Up there, we are the earth. We're not just radical. We're the earth. We're an ecosystem. And we're going to be growing inside your bank buildings.
Job. Get a real 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 job.
Get a real job, my friend. JP Morgan Chase funds cost. We don't need no city for cost.
We need the flag.
Here today. We know we are conscious of what it takes to be radical Americans again. That is what we're being called upon to do today, and that is what we are realizing. reaffirming in each other by gathering here today on this spring day. Now I'm a New Yorker, I can talk about drama.
Mamita.
A good second act has implacable conflict. The forces in the story are dedicated against each other, and the hero's in trouble, and the community you love is in trouble, and the love interests who are falling in love, they're having an argument. At the end of the second act, you gotta go to the third act, because you need some action. You need some deliverance. Some funky resurrection. You gotta rise up. Rise up to the 60th floor on Avenue of the Americas. Rise up to Jamie Diamond's goddamn office. We're in the third act of our lives. And what have we got right now as activists, as peace lovers? The scientists gathered at the United Nations, hundreds of them, have told us in their IPCC report, we're out of time. And now today, in the days after that report, they want everybody in every sector of society to be meeting and discussing how they can get out of fossil fuel as quickly as possible. And they're talking about sports teams. They're talking about cafeterias. They're talking about hospitals. They are talking about places where they don't usually talk about their fuel. They don't usually talk about climate change. But now we must invade them all. Go into all those places. Cross all those borders. That's why I was preaching on the subway this morning. I wanted to break through my own embarrassment. Are you ready to ascend to the sacred state of exalted embarrassment today? It's time to ask for an explanation from those damn elected officials. We elect them, we pay for them, we put them there.
What you got?
Brad Lander's friend, Steve Fox. Come out, Steve. Come out here. Come out here. You better be the real deal, Steve. Hi, everybody. Actually, it's really important.
I'm sort of behind, and we're going to open with whatever we can manage of refugee forest, and then into capitalist dogs. We should run really quick. Yes. Can't throw no bone, our lives on loan. Okay.
Capitalist dogs are barking, capitalist dogs are barking, capitalist dogs are barking, run for your life. Burn the leaves, bang the teeth, I smell the blood, these streets will flood. Capitalist dogs are barking, capitalist dogs are barking, capitalist dogs are barking, run for your life. Hide in the alley, climb up the ladder, shout out the gods.
Hey.
Shout out the gods. Shout out the gods. Capitalist dogs.
For us to see our rights, the sidewalk, and this street, our heart of where we come to be. the citizens who still believe. Speak freely,
Speak freely.
set us free. We've got such strong opinions. I got JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. For us to see our rights, the sidewalk, and history are part of where we come to be. The citizens who still believe. Speak freely,
Speak freely.
set us free. We've got such strong opinions. I got JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops. JP Morgan Chase funds Stop City. We don't need no city for cops.
Harlan is here. Harlan is here. Oh, he is? He's going back. Okay, cool. John is here.
Okay, great.
And to our children's children, why and wherefore? You couldn't decide about that thing called life. You wanted more gas, more guns, more sacrifice. But a child from the future knock on your door. Will she say, I'm a dead kid from 2044? You don't seem to want your future anymore. Future wants more life, not gold. I am the X in extinction. You fools, your children's children from 2044. I am looking for a vacation in the great outdoors. Extinction takes a vacation. I walk in your door. Your population of bodies is my white central. This epidemic made of humans has lost its flow. You're my scenic view now. You're my forest floor. I am the extinction. You fools, your children's children from 2044. I am looking for a vacation in the great outdoors. I am the extinction. You fools, your children's children from 2044. I am looking for a vacation in the great outdoors. Has lost its form. Now I'm seeing you now. You're my forest
Let's you and me go swimming in the dead zone sea. Even as the woman dies, the city cat goes free. You and me go high. Apologize for the feelings. We lost our last word. 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 Let's you and me go high. Let's you and me go high.
If you have a child, you just come into the center and we're going to sing to you.
Welcome, everyone. Adults as well. But you adults don't quite measure up. I want to, just that song, Salvatore and I wrote that together. It's Fran is the melodist. Fran. I'm just going to offer a reading of the word. Colonizing the superstorm. Is that possible? If the Earth is intelligent, if the Gaia theory is true, then she would not want to live in the role of being every human's other. Neither would we. Am I right? That's right. We don't want that role. This is exactly what we have done
We've colonized storms and floods and starvations and droughts and heat waves and novel viruses. We colonize these events. When we separate them, we separate the disasters from each other. And we pretend that each is a standalone event. Climate science denial is one thing. But proclaiming that the daily disasters are not coming from one source, that is the denial adopted by all liberal governments, religions, corporations, creators of consumerism. It is easily hidden in their marketing fakery. And if we let it, it will kill us all. But we won't let it, will we?
Now it has begun. The storm has finally come. The water and the wind, now it has begun. Is this some kind of war? The sea won't say a word. The weatherman's aboard. Now it has begun. The storm has finally come. My neighbor's in the street. It rushes like a stream. You're caught in it waist deep. What an energized retreat. You think you can complete the hero's tragedy. Now it has begun. The storm has finally come. My breath is out of reach. That makes its final speech. Did this storm come from me? Did this storm come from me? Now I know the truth. The waves break on the roof. Where is my higher ground? It's down there with my town. I'm praying round and round. Am I living to be found? A body in the sound. Running round and round. Now it has begun. The storm has finally come. The sea begins to speak. Turn, she says this. Now it has begun. Take me to the deep. Take me to the deep. Take me to the shore.
We're free. Since we were born,
The child of the earth is just. That's happening. That's it. All right. We can go out now and have our direct action. Yeah. Go down to East River Park. There's some trees talking to us right here. Yeah. We got the earth. We got the earth within us. Friend, you can help me preach? Where's Friend? Here. Okay. We got a microphone right here. Listening to us from Sri Lanka, Nigeria, Finland, Tasmania. Hallelujah. Going to start with a story about my father. I was in an airplane with him, a little airplane.
Empezaré con una historia con mi padre. Estaba en un avión con él, un pequeño avión.
Felt like a vibrating tin box.
Era como una latita vibradora.
Stuck in outer space.
Saliendo hacia el espacio.
A day just like today, blue sky.
Un día como hoy.
Unlike today, no wind.
Pero sin viento.
And a little two-seater airplane was like a lawnmower engine. Looking back on it, like a lawnmower engine was pulling us. I don't know if I did
en el
airplane nowadays.
No sé si lo hablamos nuevamente, pero ahí estábamos en el avioncito.
We were flying west from where we lived in Watertown, South Dakota.
Íbamos bajando hacia el oeste, desde Watertown, South Dakota.
Across the springtime, the green Great Plains.
Sobre las grandes planicies del verde.
Blue sky.
Azul cielo.
And then we noticed there was a line dividing right down the middle of the whole thing.
Y había una línea dividiendo al medio de toda la cosa.
Like a charcoal pencil.
Como con un carboncillo, una línea.
And I was, Dad was in his 30s. I was
Mi papá tenía 30, yo tenía...
not a teenager yet at this point. And I
Yo era
said,
un adolescente.
I might have said something like, Dad, looks like a road that goes up into outer space.
Papá, parece como un camino que nos lleva hacia el espacio exterior.
And remembering Dad, I think he might have said something like, kind of good-naturedly, amen, everybody's out there taking things from the Big Mountain Free Store. We support gift economies in the Church of Stop Shopping.
La economía del regalo, eso es lo que nosotros creemos aquí en la iglesia Pare de Comprar.
So Father was good-natured about my fantasy road, my space highway,
Onda con mi carretera al espacio.
as I recall, and he said, let's look where that road lifts up into space. Let's find.
Veamos cuál es dónde ese momento que la carretera se va al espacio.
So we started floating down and down and down.
Empezamos a flotar y se va.
We were way up there for a little plane, maybe it's a little two-seater up there.
Me acuerdo, andamos en un pequeño avioncito por allá.
And we floated down and floated. We started seeing a little flickering at the bottom of the space street.
Había como una chispita ahí en el borde de nuestra nave espacial.
And we kept floating down and down and down, and it got louder. It got
Se hizo más fuerte.
more clear to us.
Se hizo más claro.
Larger.
Nosotros, más grande.
And it became clear after a while that was a farm. It might have been a ranch.
Era una granja que se estaba quemando abajo.
And it was all engulfed in flames. It wasn't partly fire. It was all a ball of fire.
Estaba completamente quemándose. Era una bola de fuego.
And there was a little family we could see as we floated down and down and down. There was a little family there standing there, mother, father, 2 kids, and a dog.
Y había una familia, la familia con su perrito mirando el incendio.
Just watching our houses on fire.
Mirando nuestra casa se está quemando.
And I can't remember much after that. I think Father said,
No me acuerdo después que más, creo que papá dijo,
it was sad. Look at what's happened here.
mira qué pena lo que les está pasando.
Oh, and then I remember Father pointing out a fire engine.
Y después va a mostrar el motor.
Like 3 country miles away, going as fast as it could on a country road, a gravel road.
Yendo lo más fuerte que puede en un camino de tierra.
With a big plume of dust behind it.
Polvo atrás.
And Father might have said something like, out here there's just volunteer fire departments, and that's a long ways away. It's going to be ashes by the time they get there.
Aquí los bomberos son voluntarios, así que va a ser ceniza cuando lleguen.
And then we kept going. I think we were taking a father-son trip to Mount Rushmore or something.
Creo que íbamos a la montaña Rushmore.
Skip forward more than a half century. Last Tuesday. We were, the Stop Shopping Choir, myself, and Brazilian drum corps, Batala, and Josh was there holding down the gospel, and we, civil rights anthems that you brought into the, and we
we had a big crowd. And what was happening with the guidance of Bill McKibben, he wasn't there, he was running the Washington gathering, and there were hundreds of gatherings like this around the country, in Canada, and I don't know where. Starting a new gathering of people who are over 60 but who want to defend the earth. All right. So instead of drifting off, thinking that you're not welcome anymore, and letting the Greta Thunbergs take over, it's, some older people are getting more and more radical. We have to stay in touch, get more organized there, amen. And we had all kinds of people from Extinction Rebellion and from 350.org and all kinds of groups, each contributing speakers from Brad Lander's office. Could have done without that. Yeah.
Raging Grannies!
The Raging Grannies were there. Amen. They've been waiting all along for us to show up, right? And we were especially emboldened because it was just like 48 hours after the IPCC report came out, and there was a demanding note in the hundreds of scientists in that choir who sing all at once in unison, and they were saying, now this time, actually drastically cut down your fossil fuel consumption. And they said, and we want everybody, no matter where you are, in a sports team, in a mechanic shop, in a restaurant, in a hospital, in places where you don't think fossil fuel consumption matters so much. We want everybody to sit down in a circle of chairs like we are right here. And I want everybody to get out a pad of paper and make plans, goals. How are you going to get out of fossil fuel? Hey! How are you going to do it? It's a very special message. And we got so wired on the music and the speeches and the IPC quotes that we just plunged into 47th Street. We started going west towards the world headquarters of the most pollutingest, most CO2 investing climate criminal there is, J.P. Morgan Chase! Are you an executive for Chase? Now, when we're at the United Nations, we're in a self-congratulatory fervor. But when we're on 47th Street, it's partly public-facing and partly facing each other. It's a combination. With the curb-to-curb NYPD acting like they know us, leading the way right through Park Avenue. And it's at Vanderbilt and 47th, and there is Jamie Dimon's skyscraper, where he's up on the top floor, making $100,000 per day. The highest paid Wall Street carrier. So that's partly public and partly internal, but then we get to the door. We get to the door of the Chase building. And it just happens to be the lunch hour. And when we start singing there, stop funding, stop funding, the end of the world. J.P. Morgan Chase is saying the end of the world. Stop funding. Talk City. Stop funding. Suing CO2. dressed executives with $900 haircuts. We're going to demonstrate what that looks like. And the executives in their $3,000 suits were trying to pick their way through the bodies. We were preaching about it. Come City down in Atlanta. And the CO2 and the fires, the floods, and the starvation and the droughts, and the heat waves, and the dying children in the polar south. Con men. We're making our way through these people. When you directly confront people, as we did that day, last Tuesday, with all the propulsion that we have, veggie-powered propulsion, from the United Nations, with the Brazilian drums and the Stop Shopping Choir to that door, I sincerely believe, looking back on it, and as we debrief and talk to each other, we suspect that it's true. That we penetrated through the wall of police, through the wall of all the laws, and all the assumed consumerism, all the psychological walls that keep us crazy protesters from entering their conscience. Sincerely believe that we got through. The bowstring was pulled back and let fly. We got into those banks. I sincerely believe that we dropped down out of our high altitude and we landed our little modest-sized plane. And we walked up to those people, looking at them, home in flames. To me now, that house in flames represents the earth. And the earth is in each of us. All right, we're made of the earth. And so are the bankers. And we're waking up the earth in them. And I sincerely believe that fire is down. Identified by them, seen by them, felt by them. They're going to do something about it. They have impacted beautiful.
aquellos junto a los que nacieron. Y algunos sueños no se hacen realidad. Tantas razones para partir como para vivir. Y la causa de la partida salida. Hay que vivir. Intentamos partir es como. Hay que vivir. Intentamos partir es como. Some places small, some places a war. Some places a catastrophe. And some places people don't get killing it. Some people dream different dreams. The people they were born beside. And some things given inside some families. As many reasons for leaving as for living. And the cause for leaving is living. We got to live. But we try to leave in this life. Really long way is a really long walk. Really long way, really long ride. Everything you got and a really long, long time. Be silent. Don't even pray. No loud, no sound, no voice. No, you don't even speak right. There's many reasons for leaving as for living. And the cause for leaving is living. We got to live. We got to live. But we try to leave in this life. Where were you born? How much money you got? What's your final destination? And have you ever been convicted of a crime? Fear for your life? Do you have any skills? Are you a homo communist? Is there anyone you can call for help? There's many reasons for leaving as for living. And the cause for leaving is living. We got to live. We got to live. But we try to leave in this life. Hey! Did you shout from the crowd in the jail? How we map our hospitals? Then we sit away across the constellation. We're on the move. Our bodies on the earth. Watching out for the burying. We're on the move. Watching out for the burying. Call out the gates. That's the sound of justice. Call out the gates. That's the sound of justice. Call out the gates. That's the sound of justice. Call out the gates. That's the sound of justice. Call out the gates. That's the sound of justice. Call out the gates. That's the sound of justice. Call out the
I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only one. I'm making you free. I'm not the only one. I'm making you say the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm making you free. I'm not the only one. I'm making you say the only one.
I'm shaking, I'm moving the ground, moving the ground. I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm moving the ground, moving the ground. I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm moving the ground, moving the ground. I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm moving the ground, moving the ground. I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm not the only one, moving the ground. I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm not the only one, moving the ground. I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
Shaking, I'm shaking,
I'm not the only one.
moving the ground.
I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
You're so massive and grand as a land we can go. Shaking, I'm shaking, I'm moving the ground. Moving the ground. Shaking, I'm shaking, I'm moving the ground. Moving the ground. I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
A couple days.